All right, hello there, welcome back to another different video. Today's video, NFL season is around the corner, and I thought we should do more football videos leading up to the season because once the season starts, football videos will be all over the place with power rankings and talking about possibly fantasy football. I haven't decided on that, but also talking about how players are doing, maybe Madden rating updates. So yeah, I thought let's just get right into it with the football season now that we're on preseason. Anyway, today's video, we got prime quarterbacks bracket fight. If you're not familiar with the bracket fight, it's like a tournament style, as you can see. So I'd pick between Derek Carr, Carson Wentz. Whoever gets picked moves on and faces the next one. Whoever doesn't get picked, well, they stop right there. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about quarterbacks in their prime, and yeah, I'd say let's get right into it. First off, we got Carson Wentz and Derek Carr. Now, Carson Wentz in his prime with the Eagles was pretty raw, and the fall off was pretty quick. I honestly can't explain why he fell off so much. I don't get it. Like, his decision making started to be more and more dumb, and the ceiling on him, the great plays started happening less and less and less. So I don't know about Carson Wentz. Also not a proven commodity in the playoffs, because once he took the team to a playoff position, Nick Foles had to finish the job, and he did a great job. So we're gonna go ahead and go with Derek Carr. Granted, he's never done anything crazy, but he's been significantly more consistent throughout his career than Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz had a huge drop off. Granted, it is prime, but we've seen more of Derek Carr prime than Carson Wentz. We got Joe Flacco and Matt Ryan. Unfortunately, I don't remember enough about Joe Flacco's prime because that was like way before my time. Matt Ryan, I do. He was freaking raw. Unfortunately for them, they lost after holding a huge lead to the Patriots, but Matt Ryan prime was pretty freaking raw. Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers. Nobody does it like Aaron Rodgers with the way he makes plays happen. I mean, the reason why I say that is because the passes on his end look so effortless, and he slings it in the most beautiful spots, not with the most arm power, but with pinpoint accuracy, and that ball just like lands in a bucket. I can't even like begin to talk about my expectations with the Jets because of him being on the team, but Aaron Rodgers is definitely a different breed, as he isn't the most athletic, but somehow he still maneuvers around the pocket and just makes plays happen. Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger. Tom Brady's the GOAT. that's just what it is, dude. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Sorry, Big Ben, you ain't got nothing on Tom. Derek Carr, Matt Ryan easily. Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. As much as I love to talk about Aaron Rodgers and his play, Tom Brady's the GOAT, dude. You just can't beat the GOAT. We got Brett Favre and Peyton Manning. Brett Favre is a piece of shit off the field. If you're not familiar with any of the stuff that's going on, let's just say he's a piece of human garbage. Anyway, Peyton Manning was always legit. Great at reading the defense. Great at putting the ball into his receivers' hands. Playing with Demaryius Thomas. Playing with Reggie Wayne. It always was a pleasure, even as like a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old watching Peyton Manning. Number 17. Whoa, we gotta find out who this is. I don't even remember. Jack Delhomme. What year was this guy? This is before Cam Newton. Hold up. Or Jake Delhomme, sorry. Whoa. Okay, apparently he made the Super Bowl. Didn't win it, but there's that. This guy was like early 2000s. Yeah, unfortunately that was way before my time. We're actually gonna go with Andrew Luck. I'm still old enough to remember Andrew Luck and how good he was. It's freaking crazy that he retired before 30 years old, and the way he did. It was pretty sad, to be honest with you. It was also sad to see that the fans are booing him, but he did what he did to keep his body healthy, and respect to that for prioritizing his family and himself over, at the end of the day, a game. Drew Brees and Russell Wilson. Now, this one's actually tough because prime Russell Wilson was so freaking raw, and he's never had a great offensive line, in all honesty. I mean, granted, he did have a great defense, but he was just such a smart football player. I mean, granted, you could say that about a lot of these quarterbacks, but this dude would literally maneuver his way around the pocket, similar to Aaron Rodgers, but in more of an athletic way, and he could still scramble and make throws, like really just high ball throws that would just, again, find their way to the receiver's hand. Drew Brees definitely had more of an arm in the prime of his career, at least from what I remember. This one's actually really tough, but I would have to go. I feel like you have to go Drew Brees. Granted, they both have a Super Bowl, but nobody had Russell Wilson's defense. I'm gonna go Drew Brees. That one's really tough. Jimmy G or Cam? Cam Newton was an insane player. He had such an arm, and his mobility was out of this world. Peyton Manning for sure over Andrew Luck. Cam Newton or Drew Brees. In terms of entertainment value, you got to go Cam Newton. But this is entertainment value. This is just who's better in their prime. And I really can't stress enough how entertaining Cam Newton was. Dude would be trucking defenders, juking defenders, getting out of sacks by making great plays with his feet, or with his legs, I should say. And then again, finding a way, because he was so freaking strong, to sling that ball at such insane velocity. But Drew Brees, far more consistent inside the pocket. I'm going to go ahead and go Drew Brees. Peyton Manning or Drew Brees? Gotta go Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, again, is just a different breed. But Tom Brady, as I said early on, is just the GOAT. Tom Brady is just flat out the GOAT. He's a winner at all stages of his career. Made it look easy. And the thing that we talk about most with Tom Brady is just the audibles that he can make on the field and the way he can read the defense. Just a whole nother level. He makes everyone better when he's on the field, and he always finds a way to pass the ball. But when it looks like the defense has a receiver covered, he perfectly times it to where the receiver is open for even half a second and the ball's there in that half a second time frame where it needs to be. Freaking amazing. Tom Brady definitely takes the cake. We got prime quarterbacks bracket fight. Tom Brady, the GOAT, is definitely taking the cake here. These are a lot of the older quarterbacks. We don't have like the new era like Josh Allen, obviously Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. But this is still a really, really, really good list. It does remind me about some of the players that, you know, used to be. Again, Cam Newton was such an entertaining quarterback to watch on a whole different level, especially that MVP year. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I put. But this is All I've Been Different. All we've been different. And we out.